Oh, welcome to the Oneness Wellness Lifestyle Show. I'm so happy you joined us on today. Our show today is about water, live alkaline water, 8.22 water, calcium and magnesium water, over 100 trace minerals water. You don't want to miss this. I'm going to drink my water. We'll be right back. Stay tuned. Tell a friend. So it's important for us to recognize the difference between alkaline water and regular water. So what's the big deal about alkaline water? Well, why do we drink alkaline water? Why is it necessary? And the big question is, what's the difference? Why should I drink it, right? That is the question. So I'm going to get right to what a question is. Well, in the society that we live in, we are eating a lot of acid foods. We eat a lot of acid foods. We are stressed. Stress causes acid in the body to become more acidic. The body is naturally intelligent. It's divinely made, right? And so it has the ability to create its own homeostasis, which creates hemostasis. And that's what we want to get to, because our body is mostly water. And when we recognize that our body is mostly water and we're putting in all this acid, we want to help the body to get back to what's called pH balance. So some systems in the body are alkaline and other systems of the body are acid. And the body has a beautiful, wonderful ability to maintain equilibrium. So why drink alkaline water? We can assist the body in maintaining homeostasis, equilibrium, by drinking alkaline water to offset all the acids that we eat, all the stress that we go through that makes our body toxic. And what happens when our body is toxic? We get disease. And alkaline water helps us to maintain our health and our wellness. Living water for living bodies. Living water for living bodies. Live alkaline water is 8.22 alkalinity. It is earth sourced. Why is that important? Earth sourced. Remember that. Live alkaline water is earth sourced, not machine made. Many people have spent lots and lots of money on alkaline water making machines, for lack of a better way to talk about it. And it's on their counter, right? And so they're taking tap water and turning it into alkaline water, which dissipates over time. The other thing about that is those machines have the ability to be like 11 pH balance. You don't need that much. You don't take all that, as we say. The body is naturally 7.5 pH, and it's going to maintain itself at 7.5 pH. If you are diseased, if your body is in a state of illness, if your body is moving more toward less life than more life, okay, and you want to have a more live living experience, live alkaline water, the body will take this water. And unlike the machine water, it has the ability to create what we're talking about, that equilibrium, over long periods of time. If you continue to drink alkaline water that is way off the chart, way above the natural alkalinity of the body, remember this: alkaline is as corrosive as acid. So you don't want your body to be alkaline, trust and believe, okay? You want your body to be pH balanced. Live alkaline water, earth source, 8.22 out of the earth. goes into your body, which is earth, right? Goes into your body, and from there creates life and health and vitality. So what are some of the things, what are some of the benefits as a result of drinking live alkaline water? And you're going to want to get the material from us. And at the end of this, there's going to be a number that you can call. Okay, so you're going to want to understand the how, the what, and the why of alkalinity. And we have a wonderful pamphlet for you, a gift from us that will give you the benefits of alkaline water and why, most importantly, you want earth-sourced alkaline water, live alkaline water from our very own aquifer. And so somebody said aquifer to me one time, and I was like, well, what is that? Right? It's like an underground ocean of alkaline water on our own property. Yes, on our own property. So you have the ability to do several things. One, bring yourself into health and well-being. Support a member of your own community by buying water from one who looks like you. Okay, and maybe some of you don't look like me. But the point is that it's the best water for your life, your health, and your strength. I'm Shifat Ali, the natural healing voice of the soul of Mother Earth, and it's my pleasure to bring you live alkaline water. And we'll be right back. Happy Healthy Healing Day. I'm Shifat, the holistic healing voice of the soul of Mother Earth, inviting you to watch the Oneness Wellness Lifestyle Show every first and third Saturday right here on Access 21 TV. What do we talk about? Everything from juicing to old school tonics and herbs, what you can do to help yourself get better. So tune in to the Oneness Wellness Lifestyle Show every first and third Saturday at 9 a.m. I look forward to serving you. Welcome back to the Oneness Wellness Lifestyle Show. I'm your host, Shifat. We have a wonderful show for you. I am so excited about this. We're going to talk about alkaline water. You know, everybody is like so buzzed out about alkaline water. You go here, you go there, and that's pretty much what everybody wants to drink now, if you know better, right? You want to drink alkaline water. But what alkaline water? Is it machine made? Is it coming out of the earth? What alkaline water are you drinking? We are talking about it because it is serious to your health, right? This is the Oneness Wellness Lifestyle Show. And it's about your well-being, your family's well-being, okay, your children's well-being, your community's well-being. And water is essential to life. Water is essential to life. So if you want to live a good, healthy Oneness Wellness lifestyle, you need to be drinking living water. And what makes living water is when it comes up out of the earth. When it comes up out of the earth. And that's what I'm going to talk to you about. Not when it's made by a machine. And I know lots of y'all already spent like thousands of dollars for a machine that you have on your counter, right? I ain't mad at you, right? Don't be mad at me. I'm just saying that the truth of the matter is, like, fact is that when it comes from the earth itself, when it's earth sourced, it's better for your body, better in your body. Okay, so let's get right to it. The first thing I want to do is talk to you about what some of the benefits are. You know, one of the largest deficiencies, big numbers around this thing, that is in terms of mineral content for our body. Because you know, if you don't have minerals in your body cannot absorb vitamins. Did you know that? You have to have the right minerals in your body in order to absorb vitamins. So you can take all the vitamins you want to take. If your mineral count is off, you still have a problem. All right. So write that down. You know, I'm the one with, like, go get your pen and your pad, your white paper and your blue pen, and take copious notes. Because I'm about to give you that natural healing information that you've been seeking. All right. So let's talk about the benefits the two minerals that people are most deficient in are calcium and magnesium. Calcium and magnesium. And they have to have a certain ratio in the body in order for the body to function correctly. All right. So just think of some of the things you know about calcium deficiency, right? You get weak teeth, weak bones, right? Calcium deficiency. Without magnesium, which is a balancer, right? Like a catalyst, right? Is a balancer. It helps the rest of the body to absorb the vitamins and the minerals. So you have to have both. You have to have both. So I'm going to come back and revisit that in just a moment. I want to give you some of the benefits of live alkaline water. Live alkaline water. And this live alkaline water I'm talking to you about is earth sourced from an aquifer, new word, from an aquifer. That's like an underground ocean, right? That's 800 feet deep. And this water is coming up out of the ground. What a glorious gift from Mother Earth. This water is coming up out of the ground on property that I actually know the person, been to the land, seen the water coming up with my own eyes, drink from the water coming out of the ground. Okay. Person happens to look like me. It's a brother. Right? I was shocked, dazed and amazed, okay? And I want to share with you how important it is and what the benefits are. Because the question is always, okay, so what's in it for me? Just cut to the chase. Just tell me why I need to be drinking the water. Okay, I got you. You ready? Here are some of the benefits. Now, I already gave you two, the calcium and the magnesium, right? That's enough right then and there. But here's some more. It detoxifies your body. Your body, our body, is mostly water. It's mostly water. And if our body is mostly water, that means that it ain't sweet tea and it ain't coffee. It ain't Coca-Cola and it ain't Pepsi. Okay? It's water. It's water. And so you want to put water in. Water is the universal solvent. It will break down any kind of thing that's going on in your body that you don't want happening. It will give your body life. It is the elixir of life. And we're talking about live alkaline water. That water that's coming up out of the earth. I'm going to keep saying that because that's glorious to me, right? It's coming up out of the earth, all right? So it has the ability to detoxify your body, detoxify your bloodstream. And your blood goes to every organ, right? You know that already. And so if you have this pH balance, you put alkaline water in to get rid of the acidity so that your body can balance itself into equilibrium, homeostasis, detoxify the body. How about get rid of the toxins? If you drink enough water, right? If you drink enough water, you get rid of the congestion that's in your body in all areas. All right. So, and yes, I have a list and we have this wonderful pamphlet for you that actually tells you what the benefits are. And when you get in contact with us, we'd be more than happy to educate you on why it's necessary for you to drink the very best live water you can get in your body. Right. So with that, I'm serious. Electrolytes, right? Electrolytes. What are electrolytes? Electrolytes stimulate the nervous system and the muscles. Okay, it works with your autonomic nervous system. That system that blinks your eyes and breathes you and beats your heart, that does the things that you don't even have to think about. It takes electrolytes to make that happen for your nerves and your muscles. And it also helps with the production, okay, of your of having good blood pressure. Okay, everybody wants. You don't want to have high blood pressure. You don't want to have low blood pressure. You want to have normal blood pressure, right? And the other part I really, really love about the electrolytes in the water is that it communicates with your cells. Cellular function, cellular cleansing. When you can cleanse your body down to the cellular level, now you're really getting your healing on. And that's what live alkaline water does. 8.22 alkalinity. Yes. To give your body the ability to get to the 7.5, right? You don't want your body at 11 or 9. You got to put some water in there that makes sense. And the body can use 8.22 being earth sourced. Being earth sourced. It balances the pH levels. That's what I'm talking to you about, right? That's a benefit. That's a benefit. It makes your hair grow and your nails grow. It gives you a radiant skin. Okay. And so when you're balancing your pH, the body is its own, it is self-regulated. Okay. It's self-regulated and it does the very best it can with all the crap we put in it. So we owe it to ourselves to drink live alkaline water because it is the most pure, well-sourced, earth-sourced water that we can put in our body, okay, to balance, to help the body balance the pH. So let me just break it to you like this. You're not balancing the pH in your body, right, by drinking whatever, if you're drinking high sky alkalinity water. You're not balancing it. Your body is balancing itself. It is divinely and wondrously made. And all we have to do is put the right thing in it. And live alkaline water is the right thing. The body balances itself. It brings itself into equilibrium, homeostasis, and hemostasis, right? Your blood, hemo. What about antioxidants, right? People want to say, well, I need something that's going to fight free radicals. We got you. We got you. We got you. Okay. This is an antioxidant. Antioxidant. Our little pamphlet that we're going to send you, it says that, right? So that means that it helps to repair cellular structure, repair damaged cells, right? If you know what free radicals are, they're the damaged cells that go around damaging other cells. And drinking live alkaline water helps with the process of getting rid of the disease-causing free radicals. Okay, I know you're taking notes, so let me just drink a little bit more of my live water while you catch up. And I already talked to you about the minerals, right? And I can't say enough about it because without the right mineral content, our body just doesn't function properly. And I want to challenge you as we get ready to go to break. I want to challenge you and ask you, what's in your water? Okay, what does the label say on your water? Okay, my label says that it has the mineral content that I was just telling you about, the calcium and the magnesium. No added chemicals. It's coming right out of the ground. We know the people that bottle and distribute it. Okay, live alkaline water for live bodies. We're going to take a break and we'll be right back. You're watching the Oneness Wellness Lifestyle Show. And we are committed to bringing you the very best. It is our commitment here to make sure that you are holistically, right? Holistically. That means all 18 dimensions of your well-being. It's my job to make sure that you cover it. I'm Shifa Ali, the natural healing voice of the soul of Mother Earth, and we'll be right back after this. Peace, love, and light. Shifa Ali here, the natural healing voice of the soul of Mother Earth. And I want to ask you a question. Did you know that for many people, 25% of their midsection, their fecal matter, is what's causing them to have problems in their body in terms of health and well-being? The average person is carrying around a whole lot of, and that's what the problem is. So how do you detoxify from that? You start flushing your internal system. Now, you already knew that, but I asked you, did you know? But what's really powerful is to know where your food and your water are sourced. Because if you don't know where your food and your water are sourced, it's all suspect. So you know what I always say, it's all food related. And the food you like don't like you. And that's why you got all this other stuff going on. I'm Shifa, and I look forward to seeing and talking with you again. Take good care. Peace, love, and light. Back to the Oneness Wellness Lifestyle Show. We're going to shift gears on you right now. We're talking about water. This is the Water Show. We've been talking about live alkaline water, and I have the distinct privilege to be sitting here with the owner, the one, I mean, like on top of the water. You have no idea how exciting this is. But this is our brother. MUL. And he is the owner of Live Water, and I have to say that he has the biggest heart, like ginormous heart, when it comes to the water and giving us the opportunity to get it to the community and get it to our family. And so I wanted you to meet him. I wanted to us to have a little conversation about how this is happening. We're actually on the site. We're sitting on top of the tank. So thank you so much for being on the show with us today.
You're welcome.
I'm privileged, and y'all know I always bring y'all the goods, right? So talk to us about the water, why, a little bit of the history.
Well, one of the things I want to say years and years ago, and I say it all the time, that my great aunt, we was at a church service, and she came into the church, and they stopped the church service, and she came up, I was on the rostrum, she came up, she said, "Follow me." And I said, "Follow her." And she said, "Y'all go ahead and continue church." She said, "Follow me." So when she took me outside of the church, she pointed down towards your land, and she said, "The blood of your ancestors are crying out for you." Mm-hmm. And before that happened, a few days before that, I was at a convention where it was also prophesied to me that this was going to happen. But being young, you know, I thought I had it going on. I didn't want to have nothing to do with the land. So I ran.
Wow.
I ran for 3 years. I went as far away as I can away from the land, so I wouldn't take that responsibility, because I saw what happened to other people in the process of taking responsibility or doing the work that the Creator has for us to do. So I didn't want no part of it. So I ran all the way to Virginia, decided I was going to hide out, and I had a honeycomb hideout as a car.
Like you going to hide from God.
I tried. That didn't work.
Wow.
But with that being said, 3 years after the fact, I ended up coming back down here. Started working, cleaning up the land, and I always remember the water from years and years ago.
So this was your experience as a child. You were here. Remember?
As a child, I remember as a child. I'm probably about the same age as my youngest son now.
Okay.
5 or 6 years old. And I experienced this, and I said, "Well, it looks different when I was younger than where it is now." But I always tell people, you should have seen the land when God had it. And I said, you couldn't get in here. He needed somebody to tend to the vineyard, so I guess he chose me to do it, and that's where we're at today. So when I came in, I decided to do it. I had a lot I had to clean up. I had to clean up trees, trash that was bought out, dumped out, by people that didn't care, and so I cared. And I decided, let me take this on, but it was a big task, and still a big task.
Okay, so how much land is it?
Well, I got a total of 1,000 acres. That I own now.
Excuse me, it's very seldom that I'm like lost for words. 1,000 acres.
1,000 acres. So what you see here and the woods that you see going on out is ours.
Okay. So
I got the documentation and paperwork to show and prove.
Hey, I believe it. And we're going to take a little bit of a walk around so we can get this is the beauty of the land, the beauty of the land. Mother Earth needed his help, and the work that he's done here is nothing short of miraculous. And to know that from your ancestry, right, from our ancestry, this is part of the treasure trove that has been left, and you took on the responsibility. And had you not, we wouldn't be sitting here having this conversation.
Exactly.
There would not be an 11,000 tank of water back there.
Exactly.
And we're going to get to what we're actually sitting on.
Yeah, we're sitting on what they call a pressure box.
Okay.
It's a hydraulic box. We're the second ones, the second spring ever in the history of the United States is built like this, where you're up under 16 inches of concrete all the way around from top to bottom. And what that does, we have the water that's coming in one area from the spring head, and we piped it in, put the pipe in, where the water will actually only have one place to go, and that's up through the pipe out to a holding tank.
Okay.
That's 500, 700, 600 gallons. Then we pump that from that tank up to the 11,000 gallon tank that we have.
Okay. And there's a pond here.
Yes.
Right? There's a pond that has water.
That's another story too.
Okay. There's water. We're sitting on top of water. And this is like serious lockdown right here, because we got to protect what we have.
Exactly.
Right? And,
exactly.
And I love your mindset about that. And that's why this whole slab of concrete on top of it. So you can't come out here and actually see the water coming up out of the ground. So
only in one spot you can, and that's the spring that I got on the other side over here. And I left that open just for the purpose so people can understand this is real water coming from underground.
Okay. See, it's more than one spring.
It's 6.
It's 6 springs.
We got 6 spring heads.
Abundance.
Yes.
That is
over and
abundance.
above.
Yes, that is abundance. Beautiful, beautiful. So the other part of this wondrous gift is that it's alkaline water.
Yes.
Not just spring water.
We're just one of the rare alkaline springs throughout the country. You might find some more. I don't know. I've been searching. I've been looking, and it's hard to find them. Most springs are from a 6.5 to a 7. Anything over a 7, it becomes alkaline. And this one right here runs a 7.44 on the pH to a 8.0 or to 8.1 on the alkalinity.
Okay.
So that's a big deal.
That is a big
deal. We're one of the rare ones that's actually sitting on a spring that has different color soil. We got totally different color soil. You're talking about rainbows. You want to see some Skittles, start digging.
Wow.
It's out here. And that's a fact.
I've seen some of your soil samples in a jar.
Yes.
And it absolutely is rainbow. It's every color that you can imagine. The real colors, the chromatics, right from the earth. And the other part of that is that it is mineral rich.
Mineral rich, yes.
Mineral
We have 108 different natural trace minerals. What most people don't understand, one mineral, like zinc, has to have other compounds to make up that one mineral. So that's where you start adding it all up, and then that's where you gather all your 108 different trace minerals that's in your water that's necessary for the body.
Yes.
We have to have that.
Yes.
That's been our problem. That's why most of us as people have been sick, because we've been mineral deficient all our life and don't even know it.
Yes. And one of the things that is important to know, and we mentioned this in the previous segment, is that our bodies cannot uptake and absorb vitamins without minerals.
That's right.
Particularly calcium and magnesium. So we want to make sure that we keep stressing that point and why it's important for you to get a hold of live alkaline water for yourself and your family's health and well-being. We've got subscription programs for the 5-gallon jugs with the pump, and the 20 ounce, and also the 1 gallon, and our specialty wine bottles for businesses and places of business, special occasions, celebrations, anniversaries, all those kind of things. So we celebrate with water. Water is the elixir of life. Alkaline water helps the body to maintain its equilibrium and homeostasis. So we are extremely blessed to be here. So I want to kind of give you a description of where we're sitting, because we're going to take a walk around the land in just a few moments to let you see. And there's as I sit here on top of the hydraulic box, okay, where this water is being pumped to an 11,000 gallon tank. In front of me there is another holding tank of about 600 to 800 gallons, where the valve and all that stuff that helps work the spring, okay, this alkaline spring.
Yes.
So I'm learning, right? So I didn't know any of this stuff, right? I'm just talking, and this is the man who's teaching me the importance of what we really have here, and I'm like thoroughly blessed. I was encouraged to put my feather in my hair today, right? Because I'm coming out to the land. Yes.
And remember, you're actually stepping on certified, bona fide, indigenous, Native American Moorish land.
Indigenous,
Native
American
Moorish
land. Did you hear me? You hear me? El Bay. All y'all, all us, okay, indigenous. That's what's really, really important. That is ours.
Yes.
And the responsibility that you've taken to secure it for us, what you've gone through.
Hadn't been easy.
Yes, what you've gone through. Just to clear this much, because I know you didn't clear a whole 1,000 acres.
No.
Just this much right here.
Was hard.
Yeah.
It's hard work. I mean, you're talking about taking out trees that's probably 10 feet, 12 feet in diameter. So you had to take out the huge trees just to even get on this hydraulic box of core to get down here. We had to take out trees that size right here and bigger trees. We had to take them out in order to get down here and do what we're doing for us to be sitting right here where we at now.
Okay, wonderful. We're going to take a walk around and also talk about how you get the water to the general public. How is that happening? Because I know you've got tankers and a warehouse.
We got what a lot of people don't know, we got our own warehouse, 250,000 square foot warehouse. We got our own setup where we're actually bottling the water there. It's going through our bottling machine, bottling water there. And we got tanker trucks. We got 2 tanker trucks. We got a 5,000 gallon tanker truck and a 10,000 gallon tanker truck.
Okay.
That's how we get the water from here to there.
Okay. And from here to there means from here to you. So we're going to take a break. We'll be right back. You're watching the Oneness Wellness Lifestyle Show. I'm your host, Shifat, my very special guest, and we're on location with Brother MUL, live alkaline water. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Happy Healthy Healing Day. I'm Shifat, the holistic healing voice of the soul of Mother Earth, inviting you to watch the Oneness Wellness Lifestyle Show every first and third Saturday right here on Access 21 TV. What do we talk about? Everything from juicing to old school tonics and herbs, what you can do to help yourself get better. So tune in to the Oneness Wellness Lifestyle Show every first and third Saturday at 9 a.m. I look forward to serving you. Welcome back. I'm here with our special guest, MUL. We're here at the site of the live alkaline water springs, bringing you a special on-site interview and bird's eye view of what is really going on here. We're standing here. Explain to us what we're looking at here.
What we're looking at is another one of my springs. Like I said before, we got 6 spring heads. This is another spring. It actually comes from underground, running above ground, and running out throughout the whole property.
Okay, so I noticed, let me see, I want to point over this way. I noticed that, so this is the spring head right over here.
That's one of the spring heads. Then right up under the tree over here, behind this is another spring head. This is what this spring is running off of. The spring head right there, I calculated running to the house.
Okay. And that's another story, because this is an
Off-grid community.
Yeah, off-grid community, which is powerful.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother show. We talk about that another time. But this really powerful, water and food. This is a farm. In terms of growing food. One of the things that you hear me say since I've been hanging out with Emuel is that if we can't source it, it's suspect.
That's right.
Right? If we can't source it, and so we have a source for clean water.
Clean water, clean food, real organic food. Everything that we desire to have and build, we can do it here. And we're doing it. And we'll walk through the community and you'll get an opportunity to see. It's about the water, but it's also about a good lifestyle that we're supposed to have from the Creator.
Yes, it's about the oneness lifestyle. And you can't get no more one until you come to the earth.
That's right.
Until you come to the earth, see what the mother has provided. So what's really wonderful is that this is running. This is a running spring. I'm going to give you some footage of this so that you can see how lush it is. I was just wondering, we just talked about how the deer come and get the water. And there's crayfish here. There's life. In other words, there's life here, and so live water, and it's just very wonderful. So you were telling me about how you had to clear out all these trees.
Yeah, I had to come out. It took probably about almost now. It's been a little over a year since the work been done. We had to come out and take out trees. You had trees that was already dying. Dead. Actually, we had pecan trees and walnut trees that was dying. So we took them out to clear this out. So you can get down here now and see what you see. Because other than that, you'd be walking through a bunch of woods out here on the property just to kind of get a bird's eye view of the spring. Now, a lot of people that think that we're getting water from an open spring, we're not doing that. We're actually getting our water from springs that we tapped into and capped off with the hydraulic boxes that we designed ourselves.
And that's where we were just sitting.
That's where we were sitting at, yes.
In the first opening interview, we were sitting on the hydraulic box.
Yes.
So in other words, your water's not coming from right here. Your water's coming from, when you get it bottled at the bottling and distribution plant, it's being shipped from here, from that box that you saw, it's that concrete box that you saw us sitting on top of, that is totally secure.
Yes.
Totally secure. Okay. So we're going to walk around a little bit and let you get a feel for what it's like. Now, it's a bit rocky out here. We got our cameraman, brother, trying to follow us around in the rocks and the roots and all of that. So we're going to walk around. We want to show you the tank. We're going to show you some of the off-grid community as well, which, as I said, will be a whole nother show. And you'll see the invitation to the April event if you're interested in understanding and knowing more about off-grid living and what's really going on here.
So you're talking about 16 inches of concrete all the way around, top to bottom, sides. It might be in some areas a little thicker, but that protects anybody from being able to get to the head of the spring and tamper with the water.
Okay, protection.
Yeah.
And so this right here, I can see this pipe running right in here.
Yeah,
so that's the overflow, you said?
That's the shut-off valve.
That's the shut-off valve.
It's got a shut-off valve on it, so when we decide, let's say we want to put in bigger tank and do maintenance, then we're able to cut the water, not off, but divert the flow down into the larger pipes. What you can see is overflowing right now, going out to the pond. Okay. Very good. So we're living in tumultuous times. You don't know. Times of prophecy being fulfilled. Okay. So let's just be real about what we're dealing with. The world as we know it is waning, right? Coming to an end. So what happens when the lights go out? Like, for real? You'll contact us. You'll be ready to come on and do what you're supposed to do. Do what we need to be doing. And sometimes it takes something terrible to happen for some people to wake up. Some people won't wake up, some people will. Mm-hmm. And I keep telling people, when you ain't got no lights, no power, no water, no food, then what you gonna do? Mm-hmm. And it's not just about selling water and having the water, but it's about preserving the rights and to have a good life and a life, a well-being. Yes. And that's the purpose of what I'm doing out here now. And it's not just about, like I say, trying to make some money. We want to make money, but at the same time, we want to have a place where we can come to.
Yes.
In those kind of times.
Yes.
So.
Yes. So it's a profitable business, right? You know, I don't have to tell you that hardly any intelligent people anymore are drinking out of the tap, right? Drinking the water coming from the city, because there's all kinds of calamity going on with that water. And so this bottled water industry is really ridiculous. Most of it is municipal water anyway.
It's tap water.
It's tap water.
That's
right?
What they selling. Yes,
and the other sad part about the alkaline water industry is that they're making it with machines.
Baking soda.
Okay, and what's very wonderful, the blessing that we have, is it's actually coming up out of the ground.
Yes.
You don't have to add any chemicals to it. You just take it from the ground, from that hydraulic box you saw over there, and the trucks come and get it and take it to the bottling and distribution plant.
What we have in Winston-Salem.
Yes. And it's a complete lifestyle remedy.
Yes.
It's a lifestyle remedy. So when we talk to you about Oneness Wellness Lifestyles, this is where we have to go. This is where we are. And anything short of this, you're going to be caught out there.
Exactly.
Right? You're going to be caught out there.
Exactly.
So this is really amazing how I'm getting to witness this alkaline water coming up out of the ground through the overflow.
Yes.
Right? So explain what's actually happening here.
Well, one of the things that's happening right here is that we got an underground tank here, where most people can't see, that feeds the 11,000 gallon tank. But when both of them get full, it overflows down the spring right here, where it goes down to our pond where we raise our own fish.
Okay.
We raise what they call freshwater fish, bass, brims, crappies, etc. Now, of course, we don't raise catfish. I did that for a reason. But the clean fish we raise and we eat. And as you can see, if you look down, you see the pond, and that pond is actually 35 feet deep.
Wow. 35, he said. He said 35 feet deep. Freshwater, alkaline water, raising your own fish. This is amazing. This is amazing. It brings it full circle. Yes. So you can see that pond over there, and 35 feet deep. Wow.
Yeah, you could put about 2.5 of those tanks that we got up on the hill that get a chance to see down in that pond, and still won't see the top of it. Won't see the top of the tanks.
Wow. Cool. So talk about having abundance, right? An abundance. A lot of times, the only thing that we think about when we talk about prosperity is greenbacks, right? That dollar bill is not really worth anything anymore.
It's not worth anything. It doesn't carry a value. The real value is land. Yes. The real value is what you do with the land, agriculture. Being able to utilize the land for our own salvation, liberation as an indigenous people. Yes. And that's what we're here for. That's right. The mission.
Thank you. Thank you. Oneness Wellness Lifestyles on the land, the indigenous land. Alkaline water, 35-foot deep pond, right. Raising clean fish.
Yes.
Okay, out on 1,000 acres of land.
Yes.
We're going to walk around a little bit more. We're going to go over there and take a look at that tank. We're going to also, you're going to get to see, and this is an exclusive, you're really going to get to see this off-grid living community. There are folks out here living off the land. Yes. So we're going to trek over. I'll follow you. Now, the soil is, you said we're on top of a quarry.
Yeah.
So not only are we on top of water, we're on top of a rock quarry.
Yeah.
Crystals.
Quartz crystals. You got those. You got
Jasper.
You got all, you name it, and they can actually go online on our webpage. Because the geologist test that came out is online.
Yes. Okay. Right.
On our webpage.
And I've seen it, and I've had it in my hand, and that's why we do our research. I have to do my homework before I come and talk to you, right, and tell the people. But I've seen the geological report and the certification of the alkaline water.
Yes.
This is real stuff. This is real life. Okay. So we're standing here. Let's position ourselves over here.
This is a 11,000 gallon tank that we talk about, and people don't understand it's full in here. So I want you to see something.
Okay.
When it's time going to cut the water on, I just come down here and hit the valve. You got clean spray. Cold as ice. Alkaline water. Cold as ice.
Wonderful. Wonderful. That is wonderful.
That's where it's at.
Okay. Clean, fresh, cold, alkaline water. 100 plus minerals. It don't get any better.
And that's one of the pumps right here. We also got a filtration system over there with a pump. And that's just like a cheesecloth filtration, 2 microns. Because sometimes springs get a little settlement. We want to make sure because we know how we are. We see, oh, what is this? But they don't understand natural spring water has some settlement in it once in a while. But that's the pump. It pumps up. It goes into this 11,000 gallon tank. And you see the cords. It's got heater cords on it. Keep it from freezing in the wintertime.
Okay.
This outside installation is probably about 2-3 inches thick, and it's got a heat shield plate up on the bottom to keep that tank from busting when it's cold. In other words, it's just like an ice bin in the glass. The span ain't right careful here.
So some serious engineering and expense.
A lot of expense.
Yeah, and expense. We don't want people to think that this is good. Snap your fingers and
it didn't happen overnight.
Yeah.
Well, I tell people what they don't understand is that right now in this project is over $800,000 spent, and that's between trucks getting this done. And we're not finished. Nowhere near finished. Between the trucks getting it done, and the factories and the bottles and everything. So, and that's not even including paying for the building itself. We're talking the building. I think the building was like $10 million. Just to pay for the building and the acres. That's all. Yeah. So it's got a long way to go. Short time
to get there.
That's right.
Okay, the thing about it is it's in progress.
Yes.
And not only is it in progress, it's in operation.
Yes.
Okay, yes. So it's being done. We ain't talking about doing something.
That's right.
We're doing something here. This is a beautiful testimony to what happens when you stop running.
Exactly.
Right? And do what you've been called to do.
Exactly.
So Oneness Wellness Lifestyle, we're here because we're called to bring this to you, to let you know that it is available. Right? It's available. All this water, Emil can't drink it by himself. Okay?
That's right.
Okay. And I'm trying to help also, right? And so what we're doing is bringing this information to you so you can see the reality of what you have, right? What you have. And that it's available, and all you have to do is get in touch with us, and we'll talk to you about how to do that as well. Okay. Wow. Sometimes you just get speechless. This is amazing. It is something that is. You keep hearing me use the word. It's a blessing. It's really grand. It's really grand. So, how about we kind of walk over there and just out and around the gardens, the garden place, and we can talk about that.
This is one of the smaller plots that we plant and grow food. And we still got a few of the things still growing out here. You do all year round?
Yeah, because it's February and you have crops.
You say you can't grow food all year round, that's not telling the truth.
Okay.
I know. We just ate food last night. Hopefully I give you a copy of that, and you can see when the son was making his own food, his own dinner.
Oh wow. Okay. We came out last week and got
some greens, yes.
And the broccoli.
Yes.
Best salad I've had in my life.
Yes.
It was wonderful. It was so wonderful. It was so hearty.
Yes.
Right. It made me. I was talking to my husband. We were saying that the lettuce and things that you get out of the market, even though it's organic, it's like
fake.
It's
fake.
It's paper thin.
And not only that, anything that's 1% organic would be considered all organic, but that's not true. So they're not really growing organic foods, and they may get mad for me saying this, but all those organic believers,
yes,
they're food. It's always been a lie from the beginning. So when you get real rich mineral soil and you don't put chemical fertilizer, that's when it's real organic food. Not something that the government regulate and tell you have to do.
Yes.
And they give you the chemical to put on your land. And then when your land don't produce no more, they take it. Because you owe them.
Okay, yeah, that's the vicious cycle that is in. That's the
Exactly.
vicious cycle that they're running on.
Well,
And so
right. So one of the things that we're going to do, you point the camera over there in that field, we're actually going to set up a store. Eventually I want to store in this area. Farm restaurant when we come out, we eat our own food, grow our own food, we eat our own food. We got a big field up over here. This particular area we cleared out. This is all trees. You see our little construction stuff going on. Where we're actually going to set up a restaurant and set up a school. An agricultural school. A school to teach our children because you got to go back to where you came from.
that's right.
And we came from the land, we go back to the land because that's the only way we're going to be able to produce and survive.
Yes.
So with good clean water, good clean food, good clean housing, and good teaching,
Yes.
we'll rebuild our nation.
Yes, yes, yes. This is a heart project. This is coming from the heart. This is when we talk about what real love is, right? And wanting for yourself, want for your brother and sister what you want for yourself. That's what's happening here. That is what is going on here.
You can see, if you look, you see the off-grid houses. You hear the generator in the background,
Yeah.
generator, solar. Some of them have, some of them don't. You look right up here.
And one of the things that's pushing it that way is because
Society.
the system is falling, it's failing.
It has failed.
Yes, thank you.
We're trying to hold on by a thin cord, and the cord is being severed. You know, even I'm not so much caught up in religion, but I do believe that if we are the people, or the chosen people of the Most High, we're supposed to go back to the order and bring the covenant back, and that's what we're doing.
Yes.
This is one of the off-grid homes right here that we're looking at. This is one of them. Like I say, you've seen the other one.
Right.
And then as you turn, you got one of my good brothers who's very, very supportive. He brought his camper out, and he's helping out here, and he's really enjoying it. And it's a place of healing. You know, you get healed, and the type of energy that's out here, healing energy. But you got to remember, you sit on top of crystal, quartz, and all kind of other stones that make a big difference. And the water. And the water. The water is the key factor. And so if you look, we got another off-grid house out here.
Yes.
So we got several houses out here already in the community. And we're going further back in the woods. We can walk back if you want to walk back there and do something. Around the farm. Also, that's going to be the smokehouse that we're building.
Okay, so a smokehouse. So
That's where we're going to smoke the lambs, the fish,
okay.
the chicken, also, vegetables, like smoked vegetables. As you can see, it's been clearing out right here. It's been clearing out because we got houses going back here in the back. And to show you, I'm going to try to get to the woods. It's full of fish. Full of fish. And the reason why the water looks like it's looking because it's been a lot of rain.
Okay.
And washout and all that normally be cleared up where you can see. There's a whole lot of rain been out here. It was actually about 10 inches of rain a few days ago.
Yes.
And it was almost up to the edge of the bank. That's how much water we got out here.
The way the spring is running, maybe if you can just take a look at where we are and where we were. You see the tank over there.
Oh yeah, it's up. And look, if you look down, what kind of rock you see?
Wow. So we got quartz crystals in the water.
Yes.
High energy, high vibration. You got that sunlight and the mineral bed.
Yes.
The oxygen from the trees. This is what it's about.
If you listen real close, you can actually hear the water running.
Okay. So this is ground cover.
Yes.
Female fern.
That's the female fern.
Okay.
Which is good for high blood pressure, sugar diabetes, and all that. And it help you out. And it'll cover this whole ground back here. So these people going out buying this fern, which is the kind they done cultivated and tamed.
Sure, radiated.
Yes, radiated. So this is the natural female fern that we got that's back here now.
Excellent. A healing.
Oh yeah.
The healing, the healing.
So like I said, back in this area where we're going to come and clear out, we're actually going to put houses like this playground area, like a fall picnic area for the children to get away from the house area where they come out. And you come in meditation, and we plan on putting up a, I think they call it a yurt tent.
A yurt.
Yurt tent.
Yes.
You put up a yurt tent.
Oh, how wonderful.
Which is going to be for the spas and the healing.
Yes.
And that's for the sisters. We have one for the sisters, one for the brothers. There's a lot of stuff that we get ready to start doing. I hadn't even shared yet, but it's taking place and it's moving that way.
Well, excellent. We're so, we know that we're privileged, Brother Emmanuel. Thank you so much for allowing us on your land.
Yes.
We don't take that for granted.
Yes.
I want you to know that. It's much appreciated. And that we have the opportunity to participate in creating this new model of reality.
That's right.
Model of reality. New systems for living. Oneness, wellness, lifestyles. These are the kinds of partnerships and collaborations that we have to have.
Yes.
When we come together as 1,000 great minds and we put it all together, there's no stopping.
You can't stop it. I tell people you can't stop what God started.
Hey.
I ain't talking about the true God.
Amen.
It's like the real creator that gave us the ability to do what we do.
Yeah.
These are the kind of trees, when you look at these trees, oak, gum trees, yellow gum, 2 trees that we had to take down just to get to the other part to clear out up here. So it's a lot of work. It's a lot of work. So we'll leave the larger trees and take the smaller trees out and maneuver the houses up in here and set them down.
This is the smokehouse. So we're gonna smoke lamb, and we have another property that we haven't even shared with you yet, where we're actually where we're doing the husbandry, where we're raising sheep and chickens that lay all different color eggs, and growing food as well. So this is a major project. Oneness, Wellness, Lifestyles is privileged and much appreciate the work of Brother Emmanuel, who is making a way, has made a way, and the way was made and left for him.
Yes.
So I can't even say how much we appreciate all the work that you've done, the expense that it's taken, that the commitment
to the ancestors and the Creator. So I don't take this for granted. I don't take the glory for it, because at the end of the day, if it wasn't for them, I wouldn't be here. And if it wasn't for the Creator, they wouldn't have got started here. Yeah. So we give honor where honor is due. And I thank y'all for coming out. And as we say, for listening.
Yes. Yes.
So
thank you for watching. This has been the Oneness Wellness Lifestyle Show. Our very special guest and excursion of the land here, where the alkaline water, live alkaline water, is coming up out of the ground.
Yes.
And we're here with the owner of the property, Brother Emmanuel, and his son, and this community. Come over here.
Why you got the ice on your head, son?
Because I'm trying to cool down.
Trying to cool down. Get down here.
It's February, honey.
You gonna talk to everybody? You gonna say peace
Say
out?
hello. Peace out. Wonderful. Thanks for watching.